Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, make sure you go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because that is my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. We're going to do a little bit of late night cooking together. So I hope a few of you guys are still up. We're going to be doing a beef stroganoff recipe. So pretty exciting. I'm looking for some brand new recipes to try that we haven't cooked yet. So really excited to try this one with you all tonight. So I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. Make sure you go ahead and say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. If you're catching me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're grabbing me on the replay, go ahead and leave me at number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, welcome to my page. Go ahead and comment new below so that way I can circle back around and connect with you. And if you're not friends with me yet, make sure you go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. So, and by the way, if we're already friends, make sure you go back to my page and click on follow, you guys. You want to just click on my face, it will take you to my page, and then from there you can click on follow. I am starting to max out my friends list, so that way you can follow my journey and make sure you're not missing out on any of the exciting and fun things that we do here on my page for the keto journey. So welcome you all. Let me go ahead and say hi to a few people real quick. Hey Rose, thanks for popping on, and thank you so much for sharing. So by the way, if you guys enjoy my page, if you enjoy the high vibe and you learn lots of fun things about the keto journey, make sure you go ahead and share this out to your friends and family and any appropriate keto groups that you may be in. I so appreciate the love and support. So let's see who we've got. I've got Matt and Elizabeth. Hey Andrew and Grace, Deborah, Fran, Tonya, Elizabeth, Irene. Wow, a bunch of you guys. Welcome. Hey, Becky. Hi, Kimberly. So awesome. So we're going to be doing some cooking tonight, you guys. So if you enjoy cooking, go ahead and comment with a number 3 below. I'm looking for a brand new recipe that we can try some ground beef with. So I've done quite a lot of the most common keto recipes. So I was kind of struggling actually to find something brand new that we haven't done yet together. Hi, Diana. Thanks for popping on. So this here is going to be a beef stroganoff recipe. And I know what you're thinking. Beef stroganoff normally comes with those delightful big noodles. And of course, if you're keto, we're not doing noodles. So you could either just have it as is here, or I've got a neat little keto hack. So I'm a little too tired to spiral my zucchini myself, so hopefully the keto police won't come out and throw me some hate right now. But you know, it's real life, you guys, and I've been working since 6 o'clock this morning, so it's late. You can actually find some spiralized zucchini noodles already. We call these zoodles, and these are literally just zucchini, so there isn't any added starch or anything to these. So this is a really nice option that I was thinking about popping in the microwave and just adding to our beef stroganoff. So it's not required, and I haven't configured this into the macro, but I did want to share it with you guys because I was thinking that I really was going to miss the noodles, and this is a pretty cool deal that you could try and kind of always have on hand for those nights when you feel like you just don't want to mess with the spiralizer. So thanks for the love, Andrew. Yeah, I just picked up the Spyro shirt this weekend. I got some more geek stuff. So if you're a geek, go ahead and comment geek below and let me know what games you're playing right now. Would love to hear about it. So, okay, let me go over the macros with you guys real quick, and then we will go ahead and get started and we will get cooking. So this is a super great keto recipe, really high in fat and protein. So 500 total calories. It's got 35 grams of total protein, so very nice on the protein scale. And of course, you know my favorite is the fat. So if you like burning fat, go ahead and comment with some fire emojis below. This has got 38 grams of total fat per serving. And you know what? Doesn't even tell me how many servings. Serves 4. So it's a nice hearty portion. If you have a family, you should have enough for a few servings for sure, or save some for your lunches throughout the work week. And it's got 5 grams of total carbs. So super low on carbs. Of course, that doesn't include the noodles. So if you were going to add those in, make sure you just go ahead and incorporate that into your macros. So remember, you guys, if you're keto and you're brand new to my page, welcome. It takes fat to burn fat, so don't be afraid to make sure you're getting in your healthy fats for your macros for the day. I've been keto since October. I'm down about 50 pounds, pretty close to my goal weight. Once I hit that, I would like to push for some more, but I'm just loving this journey, and I found the key for me really was making sure I was getting my fat macros up over 100 grams of fat per day. So if you feel comfortable and you want to share, go ahead and shout out and let me know what your focus is for your fat macros. So yeah, right? Aren't those a nice little tool to have, Alexa? You know, some of the keto, or they look like they're keto veggies, are not really keto, so you have to be careful. Like I was checking out some of the like veggie tater tots and things like that. A lot of them actually have potato starch in them, so there are hidden things that wouldn't be supportive for your ketogenic journey, but this one here is truly just zucchini, which I think is pretty damn cool. So I don't know. The keto police might come out and throw me some hate, but that's okay. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm just going to turn my pan on. I really haven't done much prep for this. I've got 2 tablespoons of butter in here. The recipe does only call for 1, but I just felt like that wasn't enough to brown my meat. So once this gets melting here, I'm going to add some onion. I'm going to do some garlic, and then I'm going to put in my mushrooms. You could always omit the mushrooms if you wanted to. Basically, what the recipe said was that the mushrooms would kind of act like a placeholder for the noodles. So where you might feel like you're missing your noodles, put a bunch of mushroom in there and it will kind of sub it out, which I thought was a pretty cool idea. So cool. Yeah, I haven't tried the butternut squash ones. Those are a little bit higher in carbs, so I don't know if I could mess with those too much. I could probably see myself eating the whole darn bag by myself, which would not be very good. So while I'm waiting for my pan to heat up here, feel free to say hi. Let me know how your day was. How did Monday treat everybody today? I always have the back to work Monday blues. I almost said school. I haven't been to school in a long time, you guys, but you know that feeling. You know how it is. So let me go ahead and add my a little bit of garlic. Oh darn, my spoons are not here. Okay, let me add my garlic and go ahead and get started. Let me do like a half teaspoon. Nightshade? Is that for the Spyro game? I'm not sure what you're referring to, Dawn. Hi, Andrea. Hi, Pena. Thanks for popping on. Welcome, Sandra. So what did everybody have for their keto dinner tonight? I'm kind of having a super late dinner, you guys. Normally I don't cook this late, but it was just one of those days where the day escaped me. I was having so much fun chatting with some of you all online, and I let the time kind of escape me. And like I said, I was kind of having trouble finding a brand new recipe for us to do tonight for ground beef. So I've done a lot of the popular ones, you know, like the taco pie and the cheeseburger casserole. I mean, we've just done so many great ones. So if you enjoy cooking, don't forget to go back on my page and check out some of the other videos I've done. So the recipe actually didn't call to add any onion, but I kind of felt like it was a little on the plain side. So I'm just gonna add some onion and go ahead and let it caramelize just a little bit. So hopefully the onions won't make me cry. I usually have that trouble. But let me turn this down just a teeny bit. Just be careful, neat little keto hack for you. Be careful when you are browning your onion. If you let them caramelize too much, they can actually break your ketosis because they basically turn into sugar. So beef taco lettuce boats. That sounds amazing. Let's see what else we got. Cucumbers. So I did actually a cucumber salad last night. Just a nice simple one. I didn't even add any tomato or onion to it. And it was such a delicious, refreshing summer snack to have. And it's such a great way to up your healthy fats for the day. So I actually think that's really cool, Andrea. Dawn, I'm not sure actually if mushrooms aren't good for inflammation. That's a good question. I'll have to do some research on that. I actually don't know that. So I am kind of still learning about all things keto, so I'm not any expert by any means. The big thing that I know for inflammation is that, you know, you want to stay away from things like soybean oil. which is actually in a lot of salad dressings and things like that, because that definitely can cause inflammation. So, but yeah, if anybody knows for sure and wants to comment about the mushrooms, I would be so curious. Yeah, and my eyes are totally watering right now, so you're not the only one, Andrew, for sure. These are some strong ones, that's for sure. Hi, Kathy, welcome. So for anybody that's just jumping on right now, welcome. We are gonna be doing a beef stroganoff recipe tonight. So I've never made this one, super excited to try it with you all together. I'm gonna throw in my mushroom now. You could of course use fresh mushroom. I'm just trying to make this easy for tonight, you guys. So these actually are canned mushrooms. But I made sure to get the sliced mushrooms that aren't like all the stems and bits because I don't like those. Hey Lisa, thanks for popping on. How you doing, girl? So luckily, because the mushrooms are don't really need to be cooked, we won't have to sit here forever while these cook up a little bit, but I am gonna let them just kind of soak up some of the juices and get a little tender here. My favorite egg recipe, I mean, honestly, I love myself some scrambled eggs and cheese with some delicious sausage, and I like to do some avocado on the side, a little drizzle of good olive oil, and then do like a little bit of a cracked Himalayan salt right on top of your avocado. It's delicious. Other than that, I also like egg cups. So you can actually make eggs in muffin tins and fill them with all kinds of goodies, and it's a really great way to have like a healthy keto snack on the go, and a really great way to up some of your healthy fats for the day. Thanks so much for the love, Kathy. I really appreciate it. Hey, Erica. Okay, so this is looking pretty good here. Nothing too special so far, you guys. Hopefully you can see a little bit. Sorry, I know I don't have the best view here. So, let me see if I missed anything on the recipe. I totally just got food on my shirt. That sucks. I hate that. So one of the girls who likes to follow my page was saying that she was going to make me a unicorn apron because she knows I love unicorns so much, so I think that would be super cool. Okay, so anyway, so we've heated up our butter, we added our garlic. I added in my mushrooms first just because they were not fresh ones, so I don't have to worry about them cooking too much. So now I'm going to go ahead and add in my ground beef. So I've got some nice fresh grass-fed beef here. This is 1 pound. Hopefully I can do this gracefully. It's not the easiest package to get it out of, so there we go. Let me just get rid of this real quick. Okay, so this is some of the ground beef that I got from the Butcher Box. So in case any of you guys subscribe to Butcher Box or you are curious, I so far have been loving my journey with the Butcher Box. I've made the bacon, I've done the ground beef, I've tried some of the chicken thighs. So far the only thing I haven't played with are the steaks because I actually live in an apartment complex and we've been looking to get like a nice little grill that we can have. So I don't have any feedback for you on the steaks yet, but so far I've loved everything else in the box. And so far it's lasting us a really long time. So I think it's going to be something that we're going to stick with in the long run. So if you guys are curious and you want to save some money off your first box, I can go back in and share my code for the Butcher Box in case you're curious. So yeah, Lisa, I was just sharing. So far I'm really loving it. So I don't know how to say your name. Is it Jacoya? Sorry. Doing an egg fast. So yeah, the egg fast is actually a great way to jumpstart your keto journey, or if you feel like you have just hit a stall, there's a ton of really great egg recipes that you can do. My favorite way to get keto recipes is to actually go on Pinterest. So if you just go on Pinterest and you Google, not Google, but you can search right on there, keto egg fast, I'm sure you'll find a ton of really great stuff. So thanks for sharing, Diana. I appreciate that so much. So yeah, if you guys share, go ahead and comment share so that way I can give you a full name shout out if I don't miss the comment, of course. I so appreciate your shares. And yeah, I'll make sure I get you guys the code in case you want to give the Butcher Box a try. I don't know if it's still going on, but when I signed up, it was a great deal. I got a pound of free bacon and I think 2 free ribeyes, so it was like really nice. Right? Isn't Pinterest amazing? I mean, Pinterest in general is the awesome, but for keto, I was really shocked at how great the recipe choices are on there. And yeah, so I'm a really big fan. You do have to be careful. Some of the recipes that say they're keto aren't always keto, so you kind of have to have an idea of what you need to look for. But for the most part, I don't really run into stuff that says it's keto and then I realize in the ingredients it's not. So I was looking at one the other day and it had one of the ingredients as sugar, and I was like, sugar is not keto, you guys. Stop playing around. Stop lying. I don't like it. So this is going pretty well. Let me kind of take a peek and see what is next here. So pretty much we're almost done. Once we're done cooking here, we're going to potentially drain out some of the oil here. And then we're gonna add, I've got a cup and a quarter. Did I say that right? 1 1/4 cups. Whew. I'm a little tired tonight, you guys. I won't even lie. Normally I have great energy on keto, but it's been a long day. I don't know. Monday was really getting to me today. So I've got a cup and a quarter of sour cream. And then we've got some herbs and spices that we're going to add in here. And then that's it. We will be pretty much ready to go. So, hey Wanda, thanks for popping on. I'm glad you were able to grab me live. Going a little bit late today. I'm one of these people. Does anybody else suffer from this? I'm kind of like Dory from Finding Nemo. Like, I get distracted by things very easily. So I just keep talking to people and I have so much fun that I lose track of time. And before I knew it, it was like almost 10 o'clock and I didn't have a recipe yet, and I knew I wanted to cook together with you all. So yeah, I have to sometimes be a little bit more disciplined about what my plan is for the day. So all right, this is pretty much looking done here. So let me go ahead and share it with you all so you can see what it looks like. So nothing too special. I've just got my beef nice and browned. We've got some onion in here, some garlic, some mushroom, and it's all just kind of, I don't know, sauteed up really nicely here. I know, I get distracted so easily. I have to be careful. I was not off of work today. I actually worked 8 to 5, and then I come home, and while I got out of work late, I probably didn't get out till closer to 6. It's our busy season, so I'm usually kind of stuck there a little late. And then I try to give myself an hour to recoup once I come home before I come and I hang out with you all and I chit chat with you guys online and help you with your keto journey and do our videos and stuff like that. So, okay. So let me go ahead and see, and of course, for planning, but I always forget to do this, you guys. I forgot to grab the strainer, and it's in this cabinet right where you guys are. So let me see if I can pick you up for a minute. No, I don't sleep, Nicole. This is why I get tired. So like literally when I'm chatting with you all, I'm like, oh, I can't articulate myself because I'm starting to get tired. So yeah, I don't sleep. I do a lot of work. This isn't work for me, it's fun. So can't really call it work, but I do still get wore out, so. Okay, give me a quick second. I'm just gonna strain off our beef here and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, there we go. We are back. Hi Karen, hi Tina and Michelle, welcome. If you guys are just jumping on now, we're doing a keto beef stroganoff tonight without any pasta noodles, so we're keeping it keto. So we just finished up browning all of our beef. We got some garlic, some onion here, some mushrooms, and now we're just gonna go ahead and finish up the recipe. So the rest of it should be fairly quick here. Let me just take a quick peek. So it says to add the sour cream and heat it over a very low heat. And then you would add a little bit of lemon juice if you have it. I actually don't have any, so I'm just gonna be skipping it. And then some parsley, and I'm gonna do just a little bit of Italian seasoning just because I didn't put any seasoning at all in the beef here, and I don't have any paprika. So this recipe does call for paprika, and I figured we're just gonna rough it. We'll just do it with what we've got. So, hey Jen, thanks for popping on. I'm doing great. A little tired tonight, but doing really well. So, okay, I've got 1 1/4 cups, I'm gonna say it right this time, of our sour cream here. Let me just go ahead and add it in. Okay, let me just turn this on super low. Okay, so it says to do a tablespoon of parsley. So I'm gonna do a teaspoon each of parsley and the Italian seasoning. The Italian seasoning I have is really nice. Let me see here, here's my teaspoon. It's got a mix of thyme, rosemary, sage, oregano, basil, and it's got a little bit of garlic powder in here too. So maybe I'll actually just use this instead of the parsley. So just because I felt like my meat didn't have a lot of seasoning in it, so I'm gonna go ahead and use that. So let's go ahead and start to stir this around. Hey Aretha. So I actually didn't add wine to this one. It didn't ask for it. So I did look at a few different recipes for the beef stroganoff, and some called for wine and some didn't. So I just kind of went with this one here. So if you wanted to add a little splash of wine, you could. Mondays are always crazy. I don't know, it's just kind of like getting back into the swing of things. So the sun finally came back out here in New York for a little bit because it was raining like nonstop here for so long. So well, it's looking pretty stroganoff-y. Looks pretty good. Thanks for the share so much, Lori. I appreciate it. Thanks for the love, Nicole. So yeah, this actually looks way more stroganoff-y than I thought it would. So let me kind of hold it up here so you guys can see it. So you can see we've got some of our spices in there. So it's looking pretty good. I would say if you're gonna do like a red wine, and you do a very minimal amount, you could do it. Technically, any kind of alcohol is not really keto, but you do have certain options that are better than others. Hi, Vicky. So that is pretty much it, you guys. We could probably do a quick taste test together, being that this is pretty much all done here. Let me just make sure I didn't forget anything. So remember, if you had some paprika and if you had some lemon juice, you could do a quick squeeze in here. I just don't have any. So let's see what we think. I usually don't do the taste together with you all, but being that we don't have to wait for this to finish up, we could give it a try together, you guys. What do you think? Wow. It really does kind of taste like stroganoff, so it's pretty good. I may actually do just maybe maybe like a tablespoon of red wine vinegar, just to give it a little oomph. I think that would even be really good in here. I can't wait for you guys to try it. If you try it, make sure you go ahead and tag me in a photo on Facebook. And then for those of you that missed it, I've got a neat little keto hack. I'm gonna go ahead and cook up these zucchini zoodles and potentially add some in here, so that way I still get that fun consistency of stroganoff with some noodles in it. So yeah, if I add in any kind of wine or anything like that, or any changes, I'll update it to the macros, so that way you guys have it for your reference. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I hope you really enjoyed yourself. If you did, make sure you go ahead and send me a friend request and give this video a quick share. So thank you all. Have a great night, and I'll be back tomorrow to chat with you guys again soon. Take care.